Now, if you've been following DC over the years, you know they've had a rough patch. Let's be real. Zack Snyder had a vision. Man of Steel was fire. The movie still holds an 8 out of 10 in my book. Snyder was building a mythos where Superman was a literal god, clashing with beings like Darkseid in a universe meant to get darker and heavier with each film. And for that story, it made sense. But James Gunn, he flipped the script. His Superman brings something we've been missing. Not just powers, not just action, but hope. In a world that's felt drained of optimism, this film reminds us why we fell in love with superheroes in the first place. Gunn doesn't run from the camp. He embraces it. He brings Silver Age charm with a modern touch, colorful, comic accurate, character driven. And let's be honest, he rarely misses when it comes to character work. The man gave us talking raccoons and kaijus with heart. He gets weird and he makes it work. Where Snyder gave us myth, grandeur, and god-tier stakes, Gunn gives us something simpler, but just as powerful: hope. This Superman isn't haunted by his powers. He's shaped by them. He's not a symbol of fear or dominance. He's a reminder of possibility, of what it means to be strong and still choose kindness. Gunn leans into the optimism of the comics, and instead of stripping that down, he celebrates it. The movie looks and feels like it wants to be a comic book. That Silver Age charm, it's all there. But here's the trick. It's not corny, it's intentional. It's stylized, it's meaningful. David Corenswet fits this world perfectly. He brings that Christopher Reeve energy, but not as a throwback. He feels present, grounded. He's not burdened by the cape, he chooses it. He's a reminder that being good isn't outdated, it's revolutionary. And the cast around him? Gunn did what Gunn always does. Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor is a slow burn threat. He doesn't scream villain, he calculates. You can already tell his arc will stretch far beyond one movie. Speaking of arcs, what this movie does do, it lays a foundation. One that feels closer to Justice League Unlimited than Justice League the Snyder Cut. And that's where it gets exciting. Because yeah, Superman is the symbol, but the real potential, it's in the supporting cast. Mr. Terrific looks like the brains behind a future League, and I would be fine if he replaced Cyborg. Hawkgirl brings that cosmic no-nonsense edge, but if you know her story, there's way more mystery behind that mask yet to be explored. And if they lean into what Justice League Unlimited did, they've got gold. We're talking Hawkgirl and Green Lantern. That whole arc, romance, betrayal, legacy, two warriors from opposite ends of the galaxy learning to trust each other, then forced to confront their own people, their loyalty, their love. It's one of the richest stories DC animation ever told. And if James Gunn brings that to live action, yeah, we're locked in. We're talking Parallax if he goes in that direction. We're talking another iteration of Zod that work because of the Superman's past. We're talking White Martians, Brainiac even. The possibilities are endless. Pieces of a larger picture Gunn is quietly putting together. And as for Gunn himself, he knows how to juggle tones. He's done space operas, anti-heroes, kaiju, alien worms. This is him slowing down. He's giving Superman space to breathe before the DCU takes off, but let's be real, this isn't perfect. Sometimes the tone shifts too fast. The emotional beats did not hit as well as they should have. Sometimes it swings too far into cartoon territory. Maybe Supergirl helps to lay that foundation. Sometimes it feels like Guardians of the Galaxy Metropolis Edition. That's the risk when you've got James Gunn behind the camera. He brings heart and humor, but we don't want every DC movie to feel the same. So no, it's not the grittiest Superman we've ever seen. But maybe it's the bravest, because after years of heroes who lost their way, this Superman chooses to believe, and that might be the most powerful thing of all.